Hello, everyone. My name is Michala Petersen, and I'm a pharmacist from Minden, Nebraska. And I want to welcome you to this exciting wellness revolution call. You may be wondering who I am and why I'm talking to you, since this call is about Kari and Jeremiah. But we are partnering together to share important information and a message of hope with people around us. You were invited to this call because you are respected, and we would love for you to know what we're up to. So thanks so much for coming. This is so exciting. I love these calls. So we invite you to relax. You don't have to buy anything or do anything, so don't worry. Over the next few minutes, you'll be hearing some information, but mostly stories of people taking their health to the next level and helping others do the same. We hope to inspire you as well as inform you. Maybe you'll hear something that resonates with you, or maybe you'll think of someone that we could share with. So first of all, we're going to kick it off. I want to ask you a question. Raise your hands, or don't if you don't want to, but just think of it in your head. Would you agree that being healthy today can be a challenge? Anyone agree with me on that? It totally is. It's true. We know it's our job to exercise, sleep, manage stress, hydrate, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, and we would all love to look great, feel great, and have a long life, right? But unfortunately, most of us find it hard to actually make this happen on a daily basis. So that's where we come in. All of these people on the line, along with me, and thousands of others around the world are part of a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. We are taking health back in ways that are simple, realistic, and fun. At the core of a healthy lifestyle is nutritional support. We have to flood our bodies with the most important food we can eat, which is raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. We are supposed to eat 9 to 13 fist sizes of fruits and vegetables every day. I think if I asked for a show of hands, nobody would raise their hand because that's really hard to do. A lot of people don't like fruits and vegetables, or we cook them so the enzymes are depleted, and that's what's so important for our health. So definitely nobody gets the variety that we need on a daily basis. So that's why we love the Juice Plus products. Juice Plus is what has taken our health to the next level. If you've never heard of it, let me show you what Juice Plus is. Okay, so first of all, we have the Juice Plus capsules, and I'm going to show you the bottles here. These right here, can you see those little babies? Right here. These are 30 raw fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule or in a chewable for children. They're vine ripened, whole food, blended at low temperatures, so all the raw ingredients and enzymes are still active. The phytonutrient dense powder is then put into a capsule or chewable. And so if you can eat fruits and vegetables, you can eat Juice Plus, because it's literally safe from womb to tomb as long as you can consume food. So two of the things that I love about, well, I'm not going to say two because I think I'll probably end up listing way more than that, but a few of the things that I love about Juice Plus are, first of all, the Children's Health Study. Our company is committed to helping get kids healthier because this is the first generation that will not outlive their parents. And so that's really important that these kids are eating the rainbow from a young age as well. So there's no warning label. My 3 questions as a pharmacist were always, when I was presented with a product, were always, is it safe in pregnancy? Is it safe in cancer patients? And would you give it to your kids? And up until Juice Plus found me, I had never had anyone say yes to all 3 of those questions. So I was really pleasantly surprised to know that Juice Plus is ahead of the curve as far as that goes. It is the most researched nutritional product anywhere in the world, with or without a prescription. And right now we have 37 published clinical studies, with 4 more to go to publication in the next year. So just to put this in perspective for you, if you take a pharmaceutical medication, that medication required 2 studies on the intended population, and it only had to be 65% effective. So that is kind of a staggering statistic. So the fact that fruits and vegetables in a capsule have 37 published studies, that's all that I needed to know. Some of the things that the research proves is that it supports a healthy immune system and respiratory system. My family is living proof of that. As a family of 6, we've had 1 single sick visit for 1 of our children. in the last 3 years. So that's pretty impressive. It improves cardiovascular wellness and quality of life. Who doesn't want that, right? It reduces oxidative stress and systemic inflammation. And we all know that inflammation is the root of all disease, and oxidative stress is the precursor to that inflammation. So we're really affecting outcomes there. We know it protects DNA from damage. We know that it promotes healthier skin and gums. And there's really nothing better for us than fruits and vegetables, which is awesome. Okay, the next thing we have is an omega blend. Can you see that? This is different than anything else on the market because it cuts the fish out of the middle. We know that fish eat algae and all sorts of other things, and that's where the omegas come from. And so this is omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. It's cold pressed, so there's no heating involved at all. And it's awesome because it tastes like an orangey vanilla oil. I puncture the capsule and squirt it on my 2 youngest kids' tongues, and they call it their magic squirts. It's fun. Anyway, they love it. So that's been a life changer for us. You know, there's not research yet on on our omegas, but we know from the other research out there what great effects the omegas have. And we beta tested 10 different customers from March until September, or April till September, I guess it was. And 9 out of 10 had a positive result of some sort. And the one person that didn't was a 93-year-old physician that understands prevention, which I think is just awesome. So because you typically don't plan on having great things happen because of an omega supplement, you just know it's good for you. So the last thing that we have to offer, and shoot, I don't have a brochure here, but is a tower garden. And this is what actually got me involved with this company because I like to grow my own food, but I don't like weeds and I don't like soil really. And I for sure do not like 4-foot bull snakes or 5-foot bull snakes or whatever I happen to see in the garden that day. And so anyway, that's awesome. You only have to water it like every 3 weeks or so. You can grow indoors or outdoors in 28 different plants. So, and then we also have the Juice Plus Complete here. This is a whole food plant-based beverage shake. It comes in chocolate and vanilla. So versatile. You can make protein balls or banana ice cream. My kids drink it every morning as hot chocolate as they're getting on the bus. They think it's hot chocolate and I know it's healthy, so it's like a win-win. It's vegan, gluten-free, low glycemic index, helps steadies the blood sugar and gives us more willpower, which is awesome. So with the Juice Plus capsules, the omegas, and the complete, you're eating a total of over 50 whole plant foods every single day. So imagine your health in 4 months, 6 months, a year, or even 5 years. We've been eating Juice Plus for 3 years, and I'm amazed that we still keep seeing different results. Everything from better eyesight to my kids that used to gag at anything green now eat salads when we go out to eat and are just the healthiest little beings ever. Their recovery is quicker from gymnastics, which is awesome. We had a child that struggled with focus. And within a few short weeks, she was asking us to read her book after book. And what I know now is the brain cannot process inflammation. And so once you get that inflammation out of your body, it's amazing how that brain fog goes away, and it's just awesome. So I could tell you information all day. Lord knows I could talk for 2 days probably about this, but it's about the experiences that people have that are the most powerful part of the healthy living revolution. So good nutrition helps everything. And it's so exciting to see how the benefits of Juice Plus show up in everyday life. So each person's story is different, yet there are always common experiences. Our bodies know exactly what to do with whole food nutrition, which is so cool. So I am so excited to be partnering with Kari and Jeremiah, and they're going to share their experience of what interested them in Juice Plus and why they like it. So take it away, Kari.
Hi. So for us, it was just finding something that was good for the whole family. Again, like Michala said, it was either it was good for the adults and not good for the kids, or vice versa. For me being a physical therapist, I wanted something that was good for my whole family. I've struggled with inflammation, so something that would help take that down as well. I've spent $1,000 on supplements over the years, so something that, like I said, from a cost standpoint is minimal compared to some of the stuff I've been on. We also treat a lot of patients that, have a lot of medications. And so something that could be beneficial for them because it is the foods. So for me, it was a win-win for my family and my patients, just finding something that was good for everybody. And I like all the benefits out there and the research of Juice Plus. So that's what appealed us to the product.
That's awesome. And I'm also excited to be on this call with Miss Darla Armstrong. So Darla, you're quite a veteran. Will you share your story with us?
Yeah, 14 years, going on 15. I was introduced to Juice Plus by a friend, and I just thought, oh no, another product on the market, and I just said, okay, I'll try it just to be nice. I knew nothing about the importance of fruits and vegetables. And when I hit 45, my body actually fell apart, full of arthritis, chronic fatigue, irritable bowel, you name it, I had it. And the only thing that I was diagnosed with was with arthritis. And I would go to bed at night with patches on my knees so I could sleep from the pain. And so I started on Juice Plus thinking I would cancel after 4 months, that it wouldn't do anything. And oh my goodness, my energy came back. And every once in a while, I wouldn't have any pain, and I think, oh, the weather's good today, All of a sudden, I had every day where the weather was good. And it just helped, it just changed my life. The irritable bowel, everything was a thing of the past. And my kids at first laughed at me and they said, Mom, that's in your head. And I said, you guys need this just as much as I do. And so I made them start taking it too. And today, nobody's laughing anymore. And the stories I could tell you about each one of them are phenomenal, from pregnancy health to asthma and allergies and you name it. We've just had it. And it is just such a blessing. If it would not be for Juice Plus today, I would probably be, I'm sure I would be in a wheelchair crippled with arthritis. And I am just thoroughly blessed and grateful that someone shared Juice Plus with me. And I reluctantly said, yes, I'll try it. Where would I be? And where would all of us be if, somebody wouldn't have shared Juice Plus with us? So I am very grateful for the product. And as you take the Juice Plus, you do, and in the Juice Plus family, you learn so much more about the power of nutrition. And so it is simple steps, baby steps. I'm still learning and still growing. The Shred program has taught me a lot, and I am still learning and so grateful.
Isn't that the truth?
So there you go, 14 years later.
I know. I love your story, and hearing stories like you and you saying what if and where would I be and stuff like that really instills in me the importance of sharing and sharing generously. I used to kind of get in my own way and not want to talk about it. And now, I look at it like this is a gift with a big red bow, and somebody shared with me because they cared. That's truly how I look at it. So thank you guys for sharing your story. Before we move on, we want to share with you a website that we have created as a resource for anyone to use. And so after the call, please take a minute to check out www.healthylivingrevolution.com. And you can get a free downloadable cookbook there at that site. There's a ton of fun children's activities. There's educational webinars, all sorts of healthy resources to help you get healthier. Because really, we're about a healthy lifestyle long term. This is clearly, it's not a fad if Darla is, still as passionate 14 years after the fact. So as you can see, our mission is to inspire healthy living around the world, but it's also to bring freedom through improved health. And so one of the things that we are so proud of is that 85% of Juice Plus that's purchased is by people who want to be customers. But there are also some who are looking for another type of freedom. That would be where the wellness revolution comes in. So we're going to talk a little bit about the business behind Juice Plus. Like I said before, we're not asking anything from you, but we do want to share with you what this business has done for us, just in case you know of somebody who needs to hear what's possible. So we share by word of mouth, and with such scientifically sound products and fantastic experiences like you've heard, it's really easy to do. So I'm just going to highlight a few of the features of the company that we're partnered with. Our businesses are called a virtual franchise. We have an online office and personal website, so we can run our business from our phone anywhere, anytime, without worry. We have our phones, it seems like, attached to us everywhere. So it's always with us, which is really convenient. We have the freedom to go at our own pace. We have friends that make millions with this company, but our passion is to help people bring $500 to $1,000 into their home, because that makes a huge difference. $500 can save a marriage, which is awesome. So there are no glass ceilings or income territory restrictions, and we're in over 26 different countries, which is pretty neat. The Juice Plus company was founded 50 years ago with the same president from day one, Jay Martin. We had the pleasure of having him in Nebraska a couple years ago, and at our house even, which was awesome. We're privately held and debt-free. The top 2 positions in the company are eligible for full-time benefits, including medical, dental, disability, life insurance, long-term care, chiropractic, massage therapy, prescriptions, college tuition reimbursement assistance, which is amazing. Also holiday bonuses and expense allowances. So I was one of those people. Oh, I cringe even saying this, you guys, but I was one of those people that was too cool, and I didn't want to share it with a soul. And about 5 weeks into our journey, my family was seeing awesome benefits, and I read The Birth of Juice Plus, and the creator's dad was given 3 weeks to live, and he went on to live for 15 years. And so at that point, I messaged a mom of a kiddo with cancer, and her message back to me forever changed my life. She said, "How long have you known about this, and why didn't you tell me sooner?" And it was that day that my life completely changed, because I realized, it chokes me up still. I realized that I took an oath to do no harm. And by sitting on this information and not at least being the messenger, that I was doing harm. And so at that point, I started sharing, and I was amazed. At even 6 months, I had helped more people with Juice Plus than I had in 10 years as a pharmacist. And the way I kind of liken it now, it's like if the oil light comes on in your car, you can do one of 2 things. You can find and fix the problem, or you can unplug the light. And I'm not saying that Juice Plus cures everything. I'm not saying that if you take Juice Plus, you'll never get cancer or anything like that. But we do know that the better we eat, the better we feel, and the better we feel, the better all systems work, right? So anyway, so within a year, I was staying at home with the kids because God put the perfect people in my path that needed me most. And that's still my prayer every day. And so I was able to stay at home and raise my own kids. I have 4 of them. And we had no gap in income. There was no income loss from me leaving the pharmacy. It was straight across the board, which is amazing. And then within 17 months of us signing with Juice Plus, we hit the top level of the company. And so that was incredible in its own right, which the benefits that I had talked about before allowed us to bring my husband home, who he was farming with his family. And he didn't exactly love that situation. And his love has always been livestock. And so now he can focus, on exactly what he wants to do, which is great. So that's kind of our business story. Now we're on a whole different path than I even had thought of 3 years ago. I'd kind of been in that rut where, I was busy in boogers and spit up and all of that stuff. I had completely lost myself, and I had stopped dreaming. And so this has given us the opportunity. Part of that is because of some of these amazing people on the phone that, are now my friends that I didn't know 3 years ago. But this community is second to none. I'm sure you can sense my passion for the product. I'm sure you can sense my passion for the business, but this community is what makes the world go round. It is amazing. And so anyway, so that's a little of what I wanted to share. So to wrap up, I want to thank you for joining us either live or on the recording. We are so excited to spread this wellness revolution. So we're looking to network with 2 types of people. The first are people that are ready to invest in getting healthier, those who want to make their life easier by adding Juice Plus. It's a great catalyst, and it only costs around $2 to $3 a day. And kids can get it for free, which I don't know anything else in the world that offers free product to kids. So that's awesome. It's the most simple, affordable, and convenient way to get massive amounts of nutrition in your family. And then secondly, we want to partner with anyone in this world who wants to spread the message of this wellness revolution. So maybe you know someone that's dissatisfied with their current situation, or they're looking for a better way. Maybe you know someone like me that was kind of stuck in motherhood and needed a positive community. We have that to offer as well. So I'm going to leave you with 6 principles that our company stands for. The first is longevity. Juice Plus is 25 years old this year. So it's been around for a long time. It's not new to the scene by any means. And so the second is authenticity. We are who we say we are. You can go to the Juice Plus website. You can click on every single abstract and see the studies and what the experts think. 3 out of 10 Juice Plus reps are in the medical community, which was huge to me because I know, Kari and I aren't alone in recommending this. So that's awesome. Number 3 is the community. I talked a little bit about that. We truly are one team, one mission. You guys, I'm not even on the team, on this team, we're sideline buddies, which is so cool. But we truly are out for everyone, which is awesome. Okay, so where was I? And then the 4th is quality. Juice Plus has been tested 6 times from field to capsule. We have NSF certification, which means 3 little things. It means little, right? It's really hard to get NSF certification. So if you do take something else as far as a supplement, I would recommend that you check to make sure it has NSF certification because it's really important. First and foremost, it says that there's nothing on the label that's not in the capsule. So everything that's on the label actually is in the capsule. The second is there's nothing additional in the capsule that's not on the label, so no heavy metals or contaminants or anything like that. And then the third and foremost is that it does no harm. So that's a pretty important thing and a huge feather in our cap for sure. And all of our products are NSF certified. It's studied, like I said before, in cancer patients, pregnant women, and kids, and we have this amazing body of research. Number 5 is simplicity. I outlined in the beginning that we have just a few products, which is awesome. All carry a nutrition label except the omegas, which totally could carry a nutrition label, but it carries a supplement label so we can compare them head to head with other omega products on the market. But it is just food as well, so it could carry a nutrition label. And then number 6 is being approachable. We totally believe in inspiring healthy living, but we also believe in inspiring healthy giving. And Juice Plus was the title sponsor and has been for the last 10 years for the St. Jude's Marathon. And I can't remember off the top of my head, I don't know if any of you can, the amount of money that they raised this year, but it was in the millions for sure. We also have gotten a tower garden or are getting a tower garden in every single Boys and Girls Club across the whole United States, because the philosophy is if you teach someone about nature, you teach them to nurture. And so that's a really cool feather in our cap as well. And then we're also donating 10 million meals to Volunteers of America in a 5-year span. A lot of those meals went to the hurricane victims, which is great. So our vision is to help people earn residual income of any amount so they can say yes to their dreams while traveling, spending time with family, and making a difference in this world. So I thank you guys so much for getting on this call tonight, and have a Merry Christmas.